First name.
David.
Oh, you got lots of people here. You're a thinker, huh? See lots of numbers. Overthinker, yes. Great heart. Again, there's lots of loyalty. Boy, you don't forget when someone's wronged you. Keep it filed, huh? Is this wife?
It's my
Friend?
sister.
Your sister? Is that true? And boy, you are going to jump on something. If you feel like something's wrong, you're going to do the research and find out because you want to know the truth. Good for you. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, you have lots of people here that's passed, too. Did you want to talk to someone that's crossed over?
Yeah.
Is there a wife?
Yes.
Is there also your father?
Yes.
Do you have a brother or brother-in-law? Friend?
I have a brother-in-law.
He's passed, too? And are there two mother figures, mom and mother-in-law or aunt? Sister? Do you want to come up? Do you know? Is there a mother and a mother-in-law for him? Is your mother-in-law passed?
Oh, my mother-in-law passed.
Yeah. Is your mom passed, too?
No.
Not yet. Who's the other? There's another mother figure. Aunt? Your dad's sister? Nope, younger.
I don't know.
So no aunts passed. Mother-in-law?
Mother-in-law passed.
Yeah. Do you have a mother-in-law passed?
Yes.
It's your mom, mother-in-law then. Okay. Was she difficult? Yeah, she's here. Okay. She wasn't going to let that. You thought she'd shut up after this time, didn't you? I'm sorry about your wife. She says that she hasn't been gone very long. Is that true? Has it been like 2 years or over?
19 months.
19 months. Okay. I was pretty close there. She says that she was sick before she passed. You understand? Because I can't breathe in here. Does that make any sense? My chest hurts?
Yes, yes, COPD.
Okay. She also said that you took really good care of her, and you only had patience with her and nobody else. She says that you would walk away trying to think of what else you could do to help her and never gave up on her. You always wanted her not to be in pain, and you would do anything. You would have even taken it away from her, you said. She says she loved the way you would kiss her on the forehead and cheek before she would go to sleep. You always hugged her with your hand. It was mainly on her left side that you would reach over. Does that make sense? Would you stand on her left side?
Yes.
And she says that you always wanted her to be comfortable. You made sure the blankets were okay and her hair was beautiful and that she was feeling good. You gave her lots of dignity. You were upset about how she passed in the moment of passing. You were worried about her.
It was unexpected.
Right. And so she says that you were upset that you were on a vigilant, knowing everything and why you didn't know that. She says it's time to forgive yourself. She found the time to go and she was ready. She says she wouldn't have done it in front of you because it would have been too hard to leave you. She says, what's the 35?
We were married 34 years.
34 years. So it's been coming up to
It was going to be 35.
5 years. She says she couldn't have think of living with anybody else. And she says you were good at chasing her. She says when you were determined. What's the movie theater connection?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Did you work at one or?
No.
For you? You've got to come up then.
Your husband worked at one too when we were young.
There's a theater.
Jack.
That's why I got my father-in-law. Jack worked at theaters. That's why I saw. Yeah, you need to come up. I know you didn't raise your hand. She says those are fond memories. Small town?
She was from a small town.
Not here.
No.
She says she's pulling me east. Where's she from?
Southern Illinois.
That's east.
It is.
She says that she was a smart woman and feels. She says you made her feel beautiful. You took care of her, but at the same time, she says sometimes you could be stubborn, but she wants you to know that she's right. She says that you wouldn't let go of her, and that was her fear. And even though you knew she was suffering and she was going through a lot, she says it was, oh, you must have rubbed her hair a lot?
No. No. She rubbed mine off. No.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You still told her she was beautiful even through all this.
She was.
Yeah, but you told her that.
She wasn't sick that way, but she's always beautiful.
She just says that no matter what, you showed up that way. She knows that you miss her and you're mad. She says that you're not sure if you believe in God anymore. You're questioning your belief system. And she says, go for it. It's okay to question it. You didn't think you were going to get called on today. Huh?
Yeah.
Because she says, you were driving here going, okay, I'm just going to go watch and see what happens, but I'm not going to raise my hand.
I made her come too.
So she's telling on you.
Yeah.
She goes, pay attention to your driving. Is that true? Did you get some speeding tickets recently or tickets?
No, she just thought it was a bad driver.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't wreck the cars.
Your father wants you to know he's proud of you because I don't think he was able to ever say that to you. He had, both of you, this is your father too, he had difficulty showing emotion, which is obviously from that generation, but he said that you knew he loved you, but you always wanted to hear it because you never thought it was good enough. And he's given you thumbs up that you both walked a different path than him, and he appreciates what he sees and what you've accomplished. Does that make sense? Your mother-in-law is very apologetic. Was she really particular, picky?
She was just typical.
Yeah. She just wants to say sorry. You're not married to him anymore?
No, he's dead.
Oh, that's why you're here. So that's your brother-in-law.
Yes.
His passing is very different than the wife. What's your husband's name?
Jack.
So he's the one that worked at the theater. No wonder we were getting theater. He said you married someone a little challenging too. Was Jack challenging at times?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to come up to the mic. He says that he wouldn't hear things another way. It was pretty much one way or the highway. Do you understand? Vision. I know you weren't planning to be up here, but Jack brought you up here with his mother. Isn't this divine? He's giving you a candle, so there's been an anniversary of a passing or a birthday coming up or just passing. Does that make sense? Someone's birthday? Do you have a child?
Yes.
Is there a birthday or something coming up for them?
Oh, yeah, there is.
It's your kid, sorry. I know. He says that is it a boy? He says that your son is doing better, that he had some challenges, but he's getting through some stuff.
It's good.
Okay. You communicate really well too, thank you. So. He died before your wife, correct? And he's been gone a while. He's
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. And he feels like, was his passing quick too?
Yes. He was young.
He was a pistol.
He was.
Jeez. I just get that there's a sexiness to that, but not when you're living with it.
Probably.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's also shown me a motorcycle, so I don't know if he's connected to that or that's something he had a passion for, but I'm seeing him riding the motorcycle.
He had a passion for racing, but not motorcycles.
That's okay. It's racing will take it. Absolutely. I'm very sorry for both of your losses, but I'm glad you were brave, and I'm glad your wife told on you. What do you want to ask her?
If I'm doing okay by family.
God, she's laughing. Does she have a great contagious laugh? She's hysterically laughing, going, really? You can't do anything to make them all happy. Is that correct? Is there some drama going on?
Nothing in particular. The normal drama she had.
Okay. There's nothing you can do to make it work for them. The more that you grieve in a way that you are for yourself, they'll figure it out. Okay? They seem like there's chaos with them. Does that make sense? And so you could be, you know, down there taking care of everything, and there's still going to be issues with them. Need some Kleenex? If you drink, you can't cry at the same time. It's a trick. It's got gin.
Well, then put it
okay,
away.
vodka. No, what happens with family and grief, there's a big change in, I know what we need. When families go through grief, it's the ugliest things can come out in them. And you're trying to deal with the loss of someone that you spent 35 years with, that you loved and treasured. Taking care of yourself is the only thing that's important. The only thing. They are able to take care of their own selves if they're ready. And she's laughing like she couldn't do it. Do you really think it could still be done? And she was pretty strong. Yeah, I just get that it's a headache, and so it just wraps you into the memories. And I don't think there's anything. She says that you did a really good job on her service too. and she was glad that you picked a really pretty picture. Does that make sense? It's a good, she was hot. Yeah, you go. Yeah. She's got a great, yeah, she has a great sense of humor, very beautiful woman. I think she was just always from her heart and definitely wanted you to be happy. Okay? And I'm so sorry. Here's giving up guilt. No more guilt. Okay? Thank you guys.